Okay, today is June 25th, 2020. We are, moving right along in the presidential election. I got some pretty bum news yesterday. I found out that Governor Ventura has officially decided not to run for president in 2020. I talked to his would-be campaign director. I don't know what his actual position is with Governor Ventura, but I know that he was the person that was supposed to be Jesse's campaign director, campaign manager, if he was going to go forward with it. Same kind of reasons that we were already told, but just he officially decided not to do it. Definitely bummed out about that. I'm definitely a big supporter of Jesse. I just love his aggressiveness. I love his policies. I love the things that he talks about, and that he's a real fighter. And I know that anything he believes, he really fights for, and that's something you don't see in a lot of politicians today. Um, some actual decent news that I got yesterday when I found this out was actually a poll that I saw from. It was on Twitter, but it was some reputable source. Like, it was like something that I'd heard before. Reuters, I believe they're called. Did a poll where they had Biden at 47, Trump at 37, and 8% of the country was planning on voting third party, or at least 8% of the electorate was going to vote third party. So that's fucking huge. I mean, there's a lot of third parties. There's at least four like major ones as far as I'm aware. Um, but unfortunately, it seems a lot of that's going to go towards the libertarians, which I don't like. The libertarians. They seem to just be douchey Republicans that don't understand economics, whereas Republicans understand economics. They're just assholes. Um, But so I'm officially throwing my endorsement behind Howie Hawkins, whatever that really means. I don't really know. As far as my influence, I'm certainly going to work on social media and with as many people as I can to influence them. And my small business, BG's Discount Collection, I'm going to be sending out flyers with my sales, imploring people in non-swing states to vote green. Now, in my opinion, everybody everywhere should vote for who they most align with. If you most align with Howie, you vote for Howie. If you most align with Joanne, I forget her last name, the Libertarian candidate, vote for her. But my target audience is people that wouldn't ordinarily vote third party, people who are hardened Republicans or hardened Democrats. So I came up with roughly um, a safe state map. I gave Arizona, Wisconsin, Michigan, Ohio, Virginia, North Carolina, Georgia, and Florida as swing states. And I essentially put everything else in the column of safe. I mean, that's probably not 100% accurate. This was just kind of like me going off memory of states that pretty much vote in the same direction every cycle. So, I did that, and I made little flyers that just kind of explain um, what voting third party does, how it affects the economy, how it affects the people who are in power, and in reality, to vote for a third party to get. So, for example, if we succeed and we get a third party, let's say, for example, it's Howie Hawkins, we get 5%, we get that number. That's going to scare the shit out of the establishment. Let's say Biden wins the election. Biden wins the election, but Howie Hawkins gets that 5%. It's going to scare the shit out of the Democrats in power. We're going to go, oh shit. A lot of people are really upset. Like, we won. Hold on, there's something on my screen. We won, but like we might not win re-election. We're not guaranteed to win our midterms. We're not guaranteed anything. If this third party is really going to be up there and out there and doing things, like it sends a scare to them. Show them like, listen, we're not fucking around. I'm not going to vote for your dude. I'm not going to do it. So it's it would just be a tremendous thing for everybody. I mean, this country has two main parties, which is awful because the problem is they're both right wing parties. Even if they were both left wing parties, I mean that'd be awesome. But you need a dissenting opinion. You need another side. There's no opposition party in this country. But yeah, so I'm going to be sending out those flyers. I printed up 50 of them. I have them at the store. I'm going to pick them up tonight. And I actually sold a jersey today. I'm going to be shipping that shit out. Um, yeah, so Jesse's not gonna run. Definitely bummed about that. But Howie Hawkins he's pretty cool. I don't really like him personally. I don't really I'm not too excited about him. I mean, obviously that doesn't matter. But, you know, it's his policies, it's the things that he says, it's his record of what he has said for a long time. I like his VP, Angela Walker. She's very personable. She's very interesting. I like listening to her talk. Whereas he just kind of, he's got like a weird accent and he kind of talks really slow and it's kind of like, ugh. Like, there's a lot of older candidates. Like, Jesse's old, Bernie was old, Biden's old, Trump's old, but Howie sounds old. Like, he has like an old man, like, slow talking voice, and it's not fun to listen to. So I'm gonna make a lot of graphics and probably no videos because I don't like listening to him talk. But I mean, I'm gonna vote green no matter what because you know the difference is that voting for a party to get them viable is different than voting for a party who might actually be in control. Like blue no matter who makes no fucking sense because it's like, well, gee, what if it was, you know, Charles Manson versus John Wayne Gacy? And those were the two candidates. But old Charles Manson's a Democrat. We gotta vote blue no matter who. That doesn't make any fucking sense. So, like, to say vote blue no matter who or vote Republican no matter who or down the line, whatever, is just silly. But to vote for a third party down the line is different just because you want to try to get them viable. So, kind of, maybe I'll just hold on to this.